Hi, I'm Eunice, and this is not medical advice. What I'm sharing here for you is just my life hacks, how I am surviving the 21st century. Okay, what we're going to make today is we're going to make milk kefir, but we're not just going to make milk kefir, we're going to top it off. Now, kefir, most of you are going to start with a little starter. You've got a few kefir flowers in there. And what needs to happen is you need to put that in a big vase. So what you do is you pour your kefir and your flowers in there. Now, I am going to teach you a very special trick how to turn it into the most beneficial kefir you will ever drink. Why? We are going to add a few pre and probiotics. And what you do is you just take one of these and you pour it in. Just look, if I have a tiny little pill like this, and by the time that it gets through to my stomach, only this is going to be left because most of this has been damaged by the stomach. So with this tiny little bit, now how much are you going to really repopulate your gut? That's not enough. But when you do this, you open it up, pour it in here, then all these dead bacteria are going to come back alive again. And that's when you're really going to get a bang for your buck, because what's going to happen is that you are going to, instead of these two tiny little pills of which you're only going to have a little bit left, all of it's going to be in there and you're going to be able to drink. I've been doing blood work for 10 years, and the one thing I see over and over again is that 98% of everybody who comes into my clinic, they all have vitamin B deficiencies, and this is how we are going to get rid of that vitamin B deficiency. We're also going to add it to the kefir because B vitamins are tiny little bacteria as well, and this is how we're going to take them alive again. And for a lot of people who have the MTFR gene mutation, this is the fastest and most affordable way how to methylate your B vitamins. So here we've got a beautiful mix. Here I've got some fresh raw milk that I got straight from the farm, and you just add it in there. It's a live product, it does really need to breathe. So what you need to do is just add a little bit of cloth to just enable it to breathe. Now what is going to happen is in tomorrow you're going to drink this, and where you only have had this tiny little bit, it's going to grow. So when you at home do this, make sure that you have enough space for it to grow, because the first time I tried it, it overflowed. We're going to top it off. Now this is what you're going to get in a bit, because the kefir is going to you're going to get the kefir here, all the bacteria are in here, and this is the way. Now what you do always is, before you make the kefir, you give it a good stir, because we need to mix it all up. And what you do is you take a little bit, you take always take a plastic utensils. This is rubber, so take plastic and a silicone, and you pour it in. And while you're pouring it in, you're going to see that you got all these tiny little cauliflower looking things, and those are the milk kefir plants. Now as you can see here, while we're pouring it through the sieve, it's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker, and all this thickness are basically all these good bacteria that we have added to the mix. And we're going to end up with all these, and those are the milk kefir plants. These we're going to return back to pot, and that's what you drink. This is really nice. Okay, after you've sifted out your portion of kefir, the only thing you need to do is add some more milk, because that's what the kefir needs to eat, and just add about the same portion as you took out, and then the next morning you've got perfectly new kefir waiting for you.